Hey, welcome back everyone. We're live here at the studio with a Week 7 recap and a Week 8 preview.
Awesome.
Very special guest this week. We have none other than Jacob Odell Morrow.
Hi guys.
Odell's his middle name, by the way.
I absolutely love it.
Jacob is a sales rep for VP Marketing Solutions. He actually played me this week. I told him if he beats me, he's going to get fired. Lo and behold, what does he do? He has his best week of his life, ends up beating me by 10 points.
Not what happened. Okay.
And all his players, who I've never heard of, by the way, went off for like double digits, all of them.
You've never heard of Chris Ivory? Really?
No.
Seriously?
So what's going to happen is Jacob's going to get fired today, as promised
Fantastic.
by me. Just kidding.
Do it. I dare you.
He actually was going to be part of the deal that he has to get fired, but he called me last night and pretty much begged for me not to fire him.
Yep, totally. What
And I
happened.
actually, consoled with that, and I actually do need him since he's our #1 sales rep. So we're not going to fire him. He was still punished, though, this morning. He was nearly stoned to death in our dodgeball arena over there. I threw a couple dodgeballs at his head. You can actually see one posted onto the group page. I posted a 2-second video of me drilling him
Actually,
in the
it's
head.
more impressive than that. You only threw one, and it was perfect.
My first shot on video, I wasn't even looking. I was looking at the camera, and I drilled him right in the head.
Yeah.
So that was perfect. So, Jacob, let's go over the matches from this last week. And yes, it's only Monday right now, but pretty much all these matchups are pretty much already, figured out as far as who's going to win, despite the Monday night game tonight. So first, Jacob beat me, like I said, by 10 points. Lucas gets his first loss of the season. He loses to Omar in the battle of the two guys who have been fined by the league this week. So those two guys are the only two guys that have been fined so far this year. So Omar beats Lucas in the Fine Bowl. Michelle looks like he's going to get the second straight win, beating Joe. So Michelle's going to go to 2-5. Can he still make the playoffs? Possibly. Nick Quintana, after winning 3 straight, is not going to get a second straight loss after losing to Jameson. Emilio takes care of business. Robert Gonzalez loses to Emilio. He's going to go to 1-6. Robert, you're by far the worst team in this league. My guess is that you undervalue quarterbacks, and that's why you suck. By the way, Rosie is not 6 years old. She's 4, and her football intellect is probably equal to that of yours. Her baseball intellect definitely is, because she's probably watched more games this year than you have.
Awesome.
And no, I'm not forcing her to pick the Cowboys. She picks whoever she wants. Yes, the Cowboys are her favorite team.
So,
Jacob, turn that off.
it might be working, dude.
So no, I don't force her to pick. She makes her own brilliant picks, and she will probably fill out a bracket in March and beat probably most of you.
Sorry. I had to silence it.
Okay, back to the video, if it's okay with you, Jacob.
Yeah, it's fine.
Kyle ends up beating Trevor handedly, so Kyle will go to 4-3. So that's what happened this week. Let's take a look at some updated standings. Let's take a look at the aptly named Champions Division. Now, Jacob, why is this aptly named Champions Division?
Everybody in that division has either the same record or a better record than the records in our division.
That is true. So let's take a look at the records in this division. Lucas 6-1, Jameson 6-1, Omar 5-2. The last place team in that division, Emilio, is 4-3. This is named the Champions Division because all these guys have recently won a championship in one of our leagues or pools. So perfectly aptly named Champions Division. Some other division that has also been aptly named, which features a couple of contestants on this show at the moment, is the Underachievers Division. This division has been named so because the people in this group have either never won a title or have not won a title in a very, very long time. Kyle is now leading the division with a 4-3 record. Myself and Jacob are tied for second place with a 3-4 record. And of course we have Rogo, who I don't even know why he still gets invited into any of our leagues or pools, because he's never won anything. He sucks. All he does is complain all the time. He doesn't even understand the scoring to this point. He's been doing this for a couple of years now. He's 1-6. And the third division is a pretty bad division as well. We have Michelle, Joe, Trevor, and Nick, 3-4, 3-4, 2-5, 2-5. So The sucky part for the Champions division is that someone from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Juice division and someone from the Underachievers division has to make the playoffs, and only one person from the Champions division is going to make the playoffs unless someone else gets the wild card. So that kind of sucks for you guys. Last year, a couple of people were victimized by the schedule. Looks like this year, at least one person will be victimized by the random drawing of the division alignments. And yes, we did randomly draw division alignments a few videos ago prior to week 1 live in San Jose with special guests Lucas and Kyle. So those are the updated standings. Jacob, your season started out a little bit rocky. You've rallied together and put together a string of wins. So now you're only a game back of first place in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What have you done differently the last few weeks that you maybe weren't doing the first couple of weeks of the season?
The first thing is that I drafted terribly, and I knew that.
I would agree. What made you draft Stafford and Foles back-to-back, like in the second and third round?
Here's the thing. I didn't draft Stafford in the second round, by the way. I think it was like the fourth round, but it was still too high.
Yeah.
As soon as I drafted Stafford, I regretted it. I tried to trade him.
Yeah, no one wants Stafford.
And the thing is I knew that I needed somebody that could counterbalance him if things went south, and they have. So I needed a quarterback like Nick Foles. Somebody with some upside that would.
Nick Foles from?
From the Philadelphia Eagles.
No, what college did he go to?
I'm not sure. Should I know that?
Yeah, Arizona.
Okay. Cool. Anyway, yeah, I had kind of an issue at quarterback. But anyway, you asked me how I've kind of improved. I've just kind of...
Yeah, feel free to answer the question at any
time.
point.
Right. I just kind of comb the waiver wire and hope that...
Just waiver wire whammies, huh?
Absolutely. And I've had some of my players, I guess you'd say overachieve a little bit.
That's for sure, especially this last week.
Chris Ivory's been constant for me.
I don't even know who that is.
He played for the Saints last year, and he actually splits time with your Chris Johnson in New York. So,
Right.
I mean, my running backs have done pretty well. I drafted Adrian Peterson with a second overall pick, which kind of sucked.
That does suck.
I just let go of him this week because I figured he's not going to come back. So.
Well, I know that feeling because you beat me because I didn't have AJ Green or Jimmy Graham, two of my 3 best players. So everyone goes through their injuries. So we'll see how your teams respond.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Jacob, we've heard from your strategies and your tips, your changes. Any trash talking? Now's the time.
Well, I'm wondering about the guy that named his team. Quarterbacks are way overvalued. And I think that's hilarious because his team's 1-6. I don't know. Maybe if you get better players at the quarterback position.
That's ironic. That's why he changed his name to Stafford Infection.
Yeah.
By the way, Matthew Stafford's not even on his team because he's on your team, right?
He's on my team. I have the Stafford.
That makes no sense.
I have no idea what that means. And, I mean, morning line favorites, I like that name a lot because you are favorited in most of your matchups, but somehow you've found your way to 3 and 4.
Well, I told you it's because my 2 best players are hurt, so there's not much I can do.
See, here's the thing also. I don't know, you and I made a trade earlier on. You traded AJ Green to me for, who was it? It was
2 6-round picks.
2 6-round picks. I then turned those 6-round picks into Chris Ivory, and I believe the second one was another running back. So I think I got the better end of that deal.
So far, because Green's been hurt.
Absolutely.
By the way, is your phone dialing or is that an incoming call?
That's an incoming call.
Okay.
That's not important.
It's only his assistant calling his driver. Anyways, let's take a look at the Week 8 recaps. Week 8 preview. Let's see who's playing who. Joe and I are playing each other. We're both 3 and 4. Looks like that's kind of a do or die game because you don't want to go to 3 and 5. Kyle's playing Rogo. That should be an easy win for Kyle. Jameson's playing Trevor. Should be another one for Jameson. Here's a pretty good matchup. Emilio at 4 and 3 versus Jacob at 3 and 4. So you need that game. That's a winnable game, and you don't want to go to 3 and 5. Although in our division, it's not the end of the world.
No.
Omar playing Michelle. That could go either way because Michelle's team is rolling. And then Nick playing Lucas. Look for Lucas to get back on that win streak. So that is all we have for you guys today. Please preview the 2-second clip that I posted earlier today of me drilling Jacob in the head with the dodgeball.
I probably still laugh.
It's pretty funny. I've watched it probably 19 times today.
Yeah, and it hasn't gotten old yet.
It's still funny. And that's it. Jacob, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, thank you for letting me keep my job.
No problem. And thank me for letting you play because, to be honest, you didn't do very good in March Madness. And I invited you to play the baseball playoff pool. You weaseled your way out of playing because you didn't think you would win. By the way, I ended up winning, so
Congratulations.
You're lucky.
Congratulations.
By the way, Jameson and Joe, you haven't paid your $20 for the baseball pool yet, so please pay up. This is my second title, so I am now the defending baseball playoff pool champion, as well as the original March Madness pool champion.
No.
2 titles under my belt.
And to be fair, though, you invited me to the college basketball. I know nothing about college basketball.
No
I
one does.
pretend to know a little bit about football. But
No one does. Anyways, that's it for you guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.